every time we meet it.
Kid enough.
One, that's the one.
Oh my God!
Damn. Bro, what? Yo, that was insane, man. That lady's got to be like a professional player or something, because that is not easy to do. I don't know if you guys played soccer before, but like I used to play a little bit of soccer, and to just like do that with one foot is already pretty difficult. Like stopping a ball after getting a long pass, maybe like 50 yards away. But like she landed on the ball like with two feet, jumping up and landing on the ball, like having that timing is like, yo, that was pretty insane, bro.
Apparently there's a drink called Goldschlager that has real gold flakes in it.
Yeah, if you take them to a pawn shop, they give you exactly the amount for another bottle.
No way.
Come on.
All right, we got our Goldschlager here. We paid $29.95. Okay, we'll see if we can get it back.
Yeah, let's try.
Okay, you can see all the gold flakes there. I feel like this is gonna work.
Yeah, it's like we can get it out.
Okay, so grab a bowl. Let's see if we're able to get this out.
Yeah, that would be incredible.
We got a strainer here. We got some cheesecloth. Just gonna place that on top like that. Crack this open here. Okay, now let's try to get this gold. It's our goal to get it out. Come on.
You got this?
Oh, yeah, there's a couple flakes already.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Okay, nice.
Go slow.
Smells amazing. Okay.
Okay, the cheesecloth is working. No way this is 30 bucks worth of gold, is it?
Pretty valuable. Pretty valuable.
Alright, we got our gold. Now we gotta go all the way to the pawn shop.
Go all the way.
We're gonna walk into the pawn shop like this. Just going in there reeking of booze, thinking this is a good idea. Okay, well, let's go then.
Alright, let's check that everywhere. You think this is gonna work? How much do you think we getting?
It's obviously worth something because it's real gold.
Alright.
So I'm gonna say $10.50.
Okay.
What do you think?
I'm going $7.25.
$7.25, okay.
Okay, man, here we go.
Let's do it.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, man. I don't know about that, bro. It's kind of crazy, man. I remember this this liquor bottle, this brand of liquor. They have a small, like a very small amount of gold flakes in the liquor. That's probably like maybe 50 cents worth of gold, maybe like a dollar worth or something like that. They're definitely not going to give you a $30 bottle and put like $30 worth of gold flakes inside of it, man. That's probably worth like $1 or something like that. Like, you got to think, man, they're tiny flakes of gold, right? It's not like a full bar of gold that's just sitting in the liquor bottle, right? So I'm thinking it's like maybe 50 cents to like $1 worth of gold.
Nero's building a $1 billion studio. How is that going to make money? What's the business plan? Is it over 30 years? That's my question.
De Niro's 81, isn't he? Like, what? How old is De Niro?
But that's what I'm saying. In the rating system of Hollywood, PG-13, rated R, which rating is the most profitable?
I would say PG.
Wrong. It's G. The children's films that are animated stories like Cinderella are the most profitable in all of Hollywood, and yet they're 30% of the production. So why would the system make 70% of something that doesn't make as much as the 30%? Why? Because it's spiritual. Because the devil runs Hollywood. And he wants that negative 70% to teach your kids all these other things. But the 30%, which makes the most money, is happiness and loving your mom and dad, and they make the most money. Why would Hollywood make less of the most profitable?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, man. A $1 billion studio, like, what's the point of that, man? Like, you're just flaunting how much money you have. It's at that point, like, you really need $1 billion studio to make movies. Like, I don't know, man. Something real sketchy about that. There's a lot of things sketchy about what they were talking about in that video, but like, I don't know, man.
Before the invention of CGI, there was Buster Keaton. He was a master of physical comedy and deadpan expressions. His willingness to perform dangerous stunts on camera set him apart from everyone else. Keaton's stunts were often performed without any safety precautions. He would often climb to great heights without a harness, then perform stunts with heavy objects. Keaton's injuries from his stunts were often serious. He suffered a number of broken bones, concussions, and other injuries. In one instance, during the railroad water tank scene in Sherlock Jr., Keaton broke his neck when a torrent of water fell on him from a water tower, but he didn't realize it until years afterwards. Keaton's dedication to his craft and his willingness to risk his life for his art made him one of the greatest stuntmen of all time. His stunts continue to inspire and amaze audiences today, and they are a testament to his talent and courage.
That's pretty cool, man. Tom Cruise and Jackie Chan probably took a lot of notes from a guy like this. That's crazy. He broke his neck off one of his stunts, and he didn't realize until years after. Like, that's actually crazy. I don't know how that's possible, but like, that's insane. Broke so much bones doing all these stunts, man. It's insane, man. It's insane. Like, just reminds me of Tom Cruise and Jackie Chan, man, because they do their own stunts, and I'm pretty sure they've broken like a bunch of bones in their careers. So like, yo, can't do nothing but like respect the type of actors that do their own stunts, man, because yo, it takes a lot of courage, man. I'll tell you that.
Man tried on some new shoes and gave the worker a run for his money.
Yeah, right. Bruh. Yo, okay. That's funny. That's a very, very funny moment, video, situation. And if I was the worker working there, I would laugh too and be like, all right, yeah, you got me. That's a funny joke. But I'm telling you right now, if that was a black person, bro, like if I was the one trying to make that joke and did exactly what that dude did in the video, yo, he would not take it as a joke, man. I promise you.
West asked Ozzy Osbourne if he could use a sample from Ozzy's hit Iron Man in one of his new songs, in one of Kanye's new songs. Ozzy Osbourne articulately said in a tweet, no, you can't use that. I think you're an anti-Semite, and as a result, I'm not going to give you the rights to use my song in your song. A lot of people DM me about this. What happens if that sample ends up on a Kanye song? It's on Spotify, if he performs it live, so on and so forth. Well, Ozzy could go into court and get an injunction actually ordering the streaming platforms and ultimately Kanye to take that song down, because that's copyright infringement. Ozzy owns the rights to Iron Man. He wrote that guitar riff, presumably the sample that Kanye wants to use, and without that license, that's copyright infringement. This reminds me a lot of what happened to the one and only Vanilla Ice when he wrote his hit Ice Ice Baby, which famously uses that iconic bass line from the Queen David Bowie track Under Pressure. In that case, there was a settlement where Bowie and Queen ended up actually becoming songwriters on Ice Ice Baby and got presumably some of the royalties and sort of economic upside from the huge success of that song. How did that happen? Well, they could have gone to court and they could have had Ice Ice Baby completely enjoined, meaning stopped from being sold or distributed any further, but they were smart. And they realized that by just adding their names as songwriters, they could enjoy a little bit of the upside of this enormous hit.
That's like, this reminds me of a video that I watched a long time ago. I think it involved Rick Rubin and a bunch of other people, in music industry people, talking about samples and royalties and what you can and can't sample. And a lot of these music industry guys were really hating on hip hop rap music, a lot of rap producers, because, and I think this video was in the 90s, like the late 90s or something like that, when sampling in hip hop was like a big time thing. A lot of producers were sampling. It was just like the thing to do when you're a rap producer, and a lot of people were showing hatred towards rap producers because they're taking songs, they're taking parts out of songs and sampling them into their own beats, and they're getting sued for it. It became a whole thing. Kanye West is notorious for sampling like almost every beat he's ever done. There's at least one sample in it. So like it's an interesting conversation to have, like how you're supposed to sample, what's right and what's wrong. I feel like with sampling, there's a certain way to do it, where you won't, like, you can't get like sued by the artist that you're taking from. You got to do it in the right way, where you're not just taking maybe like 4 or like 8 seconds of the song and just like add in maybe 1 or 2 instruments on top, and then like that's definitely the incorrect way to sample. Even though I think I've heard a bunch of beats Kanye West put together in that way, but like there's a way to do it without getting sued or getting in trouble, in terms of like how you chop up the song. But yeah, it's an interesting conversation.